Imagine this. One team is in their first ever European final, riding pure emotion and an insane defensive record. The other has Unai Emery, a serial winner, and the best attacking numbers in the competition. But here's what the bookies might be missing. This final is screaming under the 0.5 goals. And one attacker at 4.50 odds who could absolutely punish the favorites. If you're betting this Europa League final on May 20th, stick with me for the next few minutes because I've broken down every angle and found the spots with real edge. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're going deep on SC Freiburg versus Aston Villa in the UEFA Europa League final in Istanbul. This isn't just another preview. I've gone through the campaign stats, XG numbers, tactical setups, injuries, the referee, and every major betting market. My goal, give you the clearest, highest probability angles so you can bet smarter and with more confidence. Let's dive in, but first, smash that like button if you're watching this final, and drop your predicted score in the comments. Let's go. Look, on paper Aston Villa look strong favorites. They're sitting 5th in the Premier League, still fighting for Champions League spots. And they've been absolutely ruthless in Europe. 12 wins, only 2 losses, 28 goals scored, just 8 conceded. They've got Emiliano Martinez in goal on an incredible clean sheet run. And Unai Emery, who has won this trophy 4 times already, a 5th would be legendary. But Freiburg? Man, this is their first ever European final. They finished 7th in the Bundesliga, so this was their only route. And what a run it's been. 9 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, 25 goals scored, only 10 conceded, 7 clean sheets. And get this, no opponent has scored more than 1 goal against them in a single match all season in the Europa League. They've come from behind multiple times. That comeback DNA is real. This is a proper final, not a walkover. Villa coming with mixed Premier League form, wins, draws, then back-to-back losses. Fixture congestion is hitting both, but Freiburg especially. This is their 51st game of the season. Fatigue is real. Tactically, both teams line up in a 4-3-1. Freiburg sit in a deep, compact block. They don't press like maniacs. They're reactive, hard to break down, and look to hit on the counter with Grifo on the left and Best on the right. Magnovic is that big target man up top. Villa under Emery are more controlled in possession, around 55 to 58% expected here. They build through the midfield with Tielemans and look for vertical runs from Morgan Rogers and late boxes runs from John McGinn. Set pieces are going to be massive for Villa. Ollie Watkins versus Matthias Ginter. Watkins is on fire. 12 goal involvements in last 13 appearances 9G3A. Ginter, not missed a UEL minute to knock out goals, experience and reading of game. Watkins' movement will test Ginter's pace. Vincenzo Grifo versus Matty Cash. Grifo's cutting inside and set-piece delivery is Freiburg's biggest threat. Grifo, 5 UEL goals, 9 involvements, left-footed, likes to cut inside. Cash, strong defensively, overlapping threat going forward. Grifo's directness will be the biggest attacking test for Villa's right side. This final has tight and tactical written all over it. Big blow for Freiburg. Suzuki is out for the season with a clavicle injury. He was overperforming XG massively. A few other doubts. In defense and midfield, Villa are missing Onana and Kamara, but should have Watkins, McGinn, Rogers and Martinez all available. Referee is Francois Letexier, the guy who did the Euro 2020 for final. He's calm, modern, and manages big games well. Expect 3 to 4 yellow cards, not a card fest. He keeps things controlled. All right, let's get to what you actually came for, where the value is. First, the headline, under the 0.5. Goals at around 1.7 to 1.75. Last 8 Europa League finals have averaged just 1.75 goals. Both teams have elite defensive records in this competition. Freiburg's no team scores more than 1 stat is ridiculous. Villa have 8 clean sheets. Nerves in a first final for Freiburg. This is screaming low scoring. I've got this at around 63 to 65% true probability. That's solid positive EV. This is the clearest edge in the whole match for me. Next, Vincenzo Grifo anytime scorer at 4.50. 9 goal involvements in the tournament. Their penalty taker, their creator, their big game player. In a match where Freiburg need moments of magic, Grifo is the man. I make him closer to 26% than the implied 20%. Decent edge. Accumulator plays that make sense. Low risk. Villa to win. Plus under the 0.5 goals around 3.00 to 3.10 combined. Legs are correlated in the tight Villa win. Medium risk builder. Villa win plus under the 0.5 plus BTTS no. High correlation. Bookies sometimes limit these, but the math is strong. High risk for our high risk takers. Upset scenario. Freiburg win or draw double chance under the 0.5 goals. Grifo anytime scorer. High theoretical F, but also high variance. If Freiburg win, it's overwhelmingly likely to be low scoring and involve Grifo. The legs are correlated. Speculative. Use small stake only. Villa to lift the trophy including ET and pens is around 1.36 to 1.37. I make them 73 to 74%. Favorites. Emery's experience and squad depth should tell in the end. Match script I expect. Villa control the ball patiently. Freiburg into banks of 4. Looking for Grifo counters. 1 goal or a set piece decides it. Most likely scores. 1-0 Villa. 0-0 then extra time. Or 1-1. Extra time around 26%. Pens around 17%. Villa are the better team on metrics, but respect Freiburg's resilience. This isn't a mismatch. So to wrap it up, my strongest plays for this final. 1. Under the 0.5 goals, the standout edge. 2. Grifo anytime score around for 0.50, big upside. 3. The correlated Villa win plus under accumulators for better value. Always check the latest odds. They move. Bet responsibly, only what you can afford, and never chase. If you enjoyed this deep dive, drop a like, subscribe for more final previews and betting edges. And let me know in the comments, are you backing under 2.5 or do you think Freiburg can cause a shock? I'll see you after the match for the review. Good luck if you're betting, and enjoy what should be a tense, classic European final. Peace.